What is up, Titan Nation? This is Titans Rossi. Sorry for the delay. I was actually going to start at 9 p.m. Central Time and 10 p.m. Eastern. I said it wrong on the thing here, but you know what? Let's go live now. No big deal. Thank you all for tuning in at the moment right now. I appreciate it. We got a pretty cool episode lined up for you guys. I'm using a new mock draft thing called Walk the Mock, and cool little news that the Titan Upload Network has. We've been selected to be the Titans GM during the Walk the Mock official mock draft day that they're going to do right before the draft. So me, Titan Upload, and James, Titans for Life, we'll be actually picking the Titans pick for the official Walk the Mock draft, which will be pretty cool. So anyways, we'll get rolling here in a second, guys. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. Tell some people we're live. It's going to be a really good show tonight, and I want you guys to help me make the picks tonight. We'll kind of figure it out like when we get to the picks. I don't know if we'll do trades or not. We'll just have to see. I haven't used Walk the Mock a lot, but I think it's going to be pretty fun. I don't know how generous or how the trades are going to work out, but if we got a good one, maybe we could go for it. So anyways, like I said, tighten up that like button. Let's go.
Oh, how y'all doing? This is Jalen Fly, aka the Mountain Mover. Make sure y'all follow my movement. But in the meantime, check us out. I need y'all to like and subscribe because this is Titans Rossi. Oh, let's go.
So there we go, guys. There's the intro. I do want to get to some of your comments real quick before we get fired up. And I thank you guys for tuning in tonight. It's a Thursday night during the off season. Not much going on. Free agency's kind of dead, but the draft is starting to heat up a little bit. I guess officially we're 3 weeks away now. The draft's on the 28th, if I'm not mistaken. So Ducky is in the building. What's up, Ducky? Travy A, he says, if you draft a linebacker in the first, I'm going to unsub. Don't worry, Trevi. I'm not going to draft a linebacker in the first. That's a guaranteed. Houston 777 says, hurry up. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Trevi says, hey, Houston, thanks for Cunningham. Ha ha. That's me. Again, me being dumb. Stephen Crocio, boy, Deebo Samuel sends a sign that he wants to be traded. What is that about? Is that something new that's going on? Some rumor or something? I haven't caught up on that. Travis says, yeah, I mean, Debo and AJ, golly, and Robert Woods, that'd be crazy. Shadow Monkey, what's up, man? He says, need to draft a wide receiver, QB, and cornerback. I agree. I think we do need to pick up a cornerback. I'm thinking cornerback maybe 4th round-ish, 3rd round, because we got to see. I think we got to give Farley another fair shot. Houston says Rossi is drunk. No, I'm not drunk. I don't even drink. So Ducky says, hi. What's up, Ducky, again? He says, I hate mock drafts with a passion like Tanya. I just want to hang out with y'all. Well, I mean, it's fun. And plus this new little mock draft simulator I'm using, it's cool. It's got some good little visuals. The way they run it, it's just different. So it's called Walk the Mock, and any of you guys can go on it. Like, they have a paid plan, but they have a free plan too. I didn't pay for it or nothing, but it's a pretty cool simulator, and I really like the rankings. I think they do a really good job with the rankings. Titans 2K says, what's up, Rossi? I really don't think we need a QB. It'd be a waste. I think Tannehill needs a better. Yeah, and really, I mean, I've done a daily mock draft series for 10 days now. I'm doing it all the way to the draft, and there's been some interesting finds, like in the 3rd round, like that have been available. Some mock drafts, Carson Strong has failed to the 3rd round. So I mean, if you get somebody like that and you want to take a shot, then maybe it's something the Titans look at doing, because the Titans have worked out some quarterbacks, or they've gone and seen some quarterbacks pro day. I know they went and saw Ritter, Carson Strong. Who else did they go see? Bailey Zapp. So there's some guys that they do have their eye on, which is interesting. So we'll see. Al Pierce, what's up, Al? Pastor Al is in the building. Tighten up, Mr. Oilers struck. Titans 2K. I looked at 2019-20 season games. Tanny had a better O-line. Yeah, he did. I mean, that's just point blank. I mean, you got a better O-line, you're going to do better. You're not going to have as much pressure. Sorry about the screen there. And obviously having an O-line, a better O-line is definitely a crucial thing that the Titans need. And that's something that we're going to address in this draft. We got to get an O-line at some point, O-lineman. We'll see who's available. I really love Penning, but I don't think he's going to be available at 26. Who else? Paulie D. What's up? Paulie D's in the building. Spicy is part of the Tighten Up Over the Network as well. So shout out to him. Let's see. Bird Gang. What's up, Bird Gang? I need to get on your channel sometime, man. I'll hit you up. We need to know line. JS says, and welcome to the show, JS. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Shadow Monkey, he's got the news here. It says Debo unfollowed the 49ers on Instagram and removed them from his profile. Interesting. That's interesting. And who else did that this offseason? Kyler Murray, he did that. So who knows if there's anything to it? And is he wanting a new contract? Is he mad about something? Because I think he's only been in the league 2 years, right? So, I mean, usually you don't get a rookie contract or like an extension talk until like the 3rd or 4th year. I don't know. Maybe you guys could let me know like how long he's been in the league. Maybe he's been in longer. Ducky says, I hope Farley doesn't have a season. And I hope so too. I mean, that's what we all hope. Titan Pratt says, laugh out loud. What's up, Titan Pratt? My buddy. Titans 2K. MB. What's up, MB? Some of the faithful are in here tonight. And Mr. TA himself is in the building. And what's up, Titan Anderson? Hope all is well with you and the new baby and everything you got going on, man. Much love to you. Paulie D says, I say we draft speed on the wide receiver position. Yeah, I agree with that. We need a guy like that. Burgang, shouting out to TA. Top tier. Rossi has been trading back and grabbing Skye Moore. Good strategy. I like Skye Moore. I really do. I think Skye Moore is a first-round talent, to be honest. I think he's a great player. He's not like super fast, but he is fast enough. He ran a 4.41 40. He's got great hands. There was a stat that somebody posted. It might have been Titans Pratt that Skye Moore was second in college football last year with drop percentage. So the least amount at like 2%. So, I mean, that's an awesome quality to have. And I really like Skye Moore. I think he could be a great pickup for us. I think he can play the slot too. 2019. Okay. That's interesting. I thought he was younger than that. Let's see. Titans 2K says, I just hope we stay contending for years to come. I do too, man. I do too. I would love to get a Super Bowl. So let's pull this Walk the Mock draft up and we can kind of get this rolling, guys. I think it's going to be pretty fun. Like I said, tighten up that like button if you haven't yet. Hit the subscribe button. Give me a follow. Follow me on Twitter at Titans Rossi. We just hit over 2,000 followers on Twitter, so that's awesome. And shout out to Titan Upload and everybody out there, and Titan Anderson, all the guys putting in work for the Titans on YouTube, all that type of stuff. I think it's gonna be a really fun offseason. It's gonna be a fun draft. And I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic that J-Rob's going to make the moves that he needs to make. So, all right, let's pull this up here, guys. So this is called Walk the Mock. And so I'll even go back for you, just kind of show you how it's set up. So all you got to do for this mock draft, it's walkthemock.com. All you got to do is sign up. You don't have to pay anything. You can pay for like extras, but obviously I've already made a profile. So basically you just click on draft and you can do like a vanilla draft with no trades. Trading places where you can trade. Now, if you do pay for it, you can do all these other things too. No limit trading, real time, stuff like that. We're going to do trading places so we can make trades. Then you just pick on your team. You pick your team, whoever you're going to draft with. So obviously the Titans. And it's pretty cool. So the cool thing about this too, guys, is you can actually upload different rankings. So like if you had your own, I don't exactly know how to do it. I'm sure it tells you like in the help section, but you could actually upload your own rankings if you want of players and choose by that. You could upload like PFF's ranking or Pro Football Network or something like that. But we're just going to use the default ranking because I think their rankings are pretty good. So we'll go to the draft room here, get that off of here, and we're on the clock. So you can see on the bottom here, it gives you your draft. Now, you can draft like real time. We're going to kind of just go the first round. We'll kind of just go through the picks, whoever picked whatever, and we'll get to our pick. So, and you guys let me know in the chat, like when we get to our pick, we'll kind of do something, maybe press 1 for this player too, or whatever, and kind of get the consensus on what you guys think would be a pick or who do we need, So we're going to go ahead and start it here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. I know we started a little earlier than the thumbnail said. That's my fault. I screwed up there setting up the thing, but hey, we're live now, so it's all good. Yeah, and actually, Sauce, that's where I got this from. I got this from Broshmo, and I think very highly of Broshmo and his analysis. So that's why I started using this. So shout out to Broshmo. And if you guys didn't hear in the beginning, the Titan Upload Network has been chosen to be the Walk the Mock's official GM for the Titans on their draft day. I think it's going to be right before the draft starts. So we'll be a part of that. Titans for Life, Titan Upload, Titans Rossi, me, Spicy, everybody will be a part of that. So make sure and check that out. It's going to be a really cool thing, and I'm pretty excited about it. So anyways, let's get this rolling here. So let's start the draft, guys. And so I'm just going to kind of skip to each pick and see who picks. So we'll go to overall here. You see Jacksonville. We'll just say no trade. So they picked Aiden Hutchinson, not surprising. Kayvon Thibodeau for the Lions. Kyle Hamilton goes to the Texans. Derek Stingley Jr. to the Jets. Evan Neal to Alabama. Man, I wish we could get Evan Neal. I really do. Malik Willis is going to the Panthers. So that's interesting. I've actually seen this in a few mock drafts. So that is interesting. Ikem Ekwonu going to North Carolina State. Kind of surprising pick there. Jermaine Johnson going to the Falcons. Kenny Pickett going 9th to the Seahawks. So interesting, and like I said, this is based on Walk the Mock's rankings, and they have some interesting rankings, but I agree with a lot of them. Let's see, Garrett Wilson. There's Garrett Wilson finally off the board to the Jets. So obviously they needed a wide receiver because they're not getting A.J. Brown. Point blank, that's not happening. So there you go, Jets. You got your wide receiver. There's Tyler Lindenbaum going to Iowa. Ahmad Gardner going to the Vikings. Trayvon Walker, edge out of Georgia, going to the Texans. George Karlaftis, and he's going to the Ravens. I don't really know a lot about the edge players just because I haven't really researched them a lot. I don't know if I've heard of this guy, just because it's not really a huge need that the Titans need right now. So I haven't really studied a lot on edge. So I don't know. You guys let me know if you know about this Karlaftis guy. Chris Olave, a lot of Titans fans want Chris Olave, but he's going to go before 26. There's just no way. Yeah, I know Lindenbaum. I know it's interesting, right? But that leaves us, could Penning be available at 26? So we'll just have to see, guys. Chris Olave to the Eagles. That's a good pickup by them. Travis Jones to the Saints. Kenyon Green. So there goes Kenyon Green. He's interesting. Goes to the Chargers. Let's see here. Charles Cross. He's another guy that I really like. I wish we could get, and really Charles Cross has been going in a lot of top 10s in there. So that's interesting that he fell that far. Dang. I was hoping Penning would fall. If Penning wasn't going to fall, I wasn't going to trade. I was going to get him, but the Saints get Penning, which sucks, but oh well. Let's see. Yeah, I know, right? Paulie, right? That's a great statement to make because last year we were struggling. That was tough, right? Let me turn off these other Wi-Fi sources because I think I'm killing the juice for some of it. Am I coming in right, everybody? Let me know if I am on the video. Give me just a second. Let me turn this off. Yeah, I got like 5 phones connected to the Wi-Fi, so it should pick up there if it's not doing too well. All right, so let's see. Let's get back to it. The Patriots, and we're not going to go like this through every round. We'll kind of skip through it, but the first round I wanted to kind of analyze each one a little bit, and y'all let me know what you think about these picks too, what people are picking. Thank you guys. I see you there too. Let's see. No trade. Trent McDuffie to the Patriots. Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce is an interesting player. Now, he's a very interesting player. I don't know, where he's going to fall in the draft. He's one of those guys that I think could be a really good pickup for somebody. I really like him. I don't know if you guys do, but I like him. And Penning, man, I just like his tenacity. Penning kind of reminds me of Luan a little bit. He's just tough. Just a really tough, hardcore player. Can block no other. I just think he's got a lot of grit, and I really like Penning a lot. Let's see. Arnold, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Maybe I will. Ebiketie. Arnold Ebiketie goes to the Cardinals. Yeah, I know, Sauce. Their rankings are a little different. Their rankings are a little different for Walk the Mock, which I like, but it is a little different. So yes, Zion Johnson so far is still available, JS. All right. So Jordan Davis, interesting pick, is going to the Cowboys. I didn't think he would fall that far, but Drake London, man. I was really hoping that Drake London would be available in our pick, because if Drake London was going to be available at 26, I don't know. And let me know if Drake London would have been available and press 1 in the chat if you would have chose Drake London at 26 if he's available. So press 1 if yes, press 2 if no. Let me know if you would have picked Drake London at the 26th position if he's available. He'd be hard to pass up. Yeah, it's spicy sauce. What's up, P Shark? Go check out Tighten Up podcast, man, with P Shark. We got to get together soon, P Shark. Let's see. Top tiers. Shadow Monkey agrees. Ducky says he's stupid. Philip Maddox. Tighten Up says 0. Titan Pratt says 1. Yeah, I mean, Drake London's he's a good player, man. Ducky Al Pierce says 1. So, all right, here we go, guys. So let's get to who's left. We got to go to the players here. We are on the clock. You can see there the Titans are on the clock. So let's go and see who's available here. All right, so I'll try to get this down. So here we go. Y'all ready for the linebacker pick? Let's get it. No, I'm just kidding. Even though Nakobe Dean is a really good player. So we got Treylon Burks available. We got Treylon Burks. Let's see. Let's just kind of click on wide receivers and see who we got. All right, Treylon Burks, Jameson Williams. I wish there was a way you could like make this part smaller. Can I pull this down or something? I don't think you can, to like where you guys can see it better. Let me see if I can. It didn't really work. Oh, well, anyways, we'll just kind of scroll through them. So Treylon Burks, you guys let me know who you want here. If you want to go wide receiver, if you don't want to trade down, let's look at who we got at tackle. Let's look at who we got at receiver. So Treylon Burks, Jameson Williams, Skye Moore, George Pickens. So that's kind of your top tier first round wide receivers that are available. So Jameson is there. Treylon Burks is there. Williams, Jameson. I really like Jameson. We might have to pick him. Let's go to the offensive tackle position. So here's who we got at wide receiver that's available, guys. Let me know in the comments who you want. Burks, Williams, Skye Moore, or George Pickens. Those are kind of some first-round guys. Now, obviously, Burks and Williams are definitely first-round talent. So I would say we should pick between those two since they're available. If you want Burks or Williams, let me know. Now, let's look and see who we got at the tackle position because we need a tackle. Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith is an interesting pick. Tyler Smith is he's a good player. He's 6'4", 324, versatile. He's a guy that I could see the Titans taking a flyer on him. Is this somebody you guys would pick? Is Tyler Smith somebody that you would pick in the first round if he's available? Let me know in the chat. All right, let's go to the quarterbacks. At the request of Mr. Shadow Monkey here. Let's go to the quarterbacks. Take that off there. All right, so here's who we got at quarterback, Shadow Monkey. Sam Howell, Desmond Ridder, Matt Corral. So a lot of the big guys are still left. I mean, you got Howell and Broshmo. I'll tell you this right now. Howell is Broshmo's number 1 quarterback in this draft. So keep that in mind. Sam Howell, Desmond Ridder is available. Matt Corral, Bailey Zapp's not a first round. Carson Strong. So if we're going to go quarterback, Howell, Ridder, or Corral. Let me know what you guys think. I think at this point in the draft, I don't want to go quarterback. If you guys want to go quarterback, let me know. You're part of this virtual war room. I want to get the consensus on some of these. I know it's going to be hard. Not all of us are going to agree, but we can also agree to disagree. We got to think like J-Rob. What does J-Rob want to do? Now, I think we should go wide receiver. You know, I really don't want to go quarterback in the first round because I think we go quarterback next year. You know, let's go back to the wide receivers. So Mechie's even available. So you got to keep that in mind too. And see, they have Velus Jones really high, like pretty high, you know, considering. So what's available? Now, we could also pick up a wide receiver later on. You know, say, I don't think we're going to get any of these guys in the third. I think, you know, possibly we could get Velus Jones in the third. So do we hold out for a wide receiver? Do we pick up Burks or Williams? So, I mean, do you guys think that Tyler Smith is worthy of that pick? Would you pick Tyler Smith, the offensive tackle, over Treylon Burks or Williams? So I think right now we need to pick between Tyler Smith, Jameson Williams, or Treylon Burks. So who do you guys want to pick? I'm gonna get the consensus on this pick. All right. I'm gonna say Williams. Now, I know he's got the ACL, but I've seen video of him running. I think he's gonna be fine. I think we could get an awesome guy in Williams. Let me know if you want to draft Williams. One for Williams, 2 for Treylon Burks, 3 for Tyler Smith. So 1 for Williams. Here, let's put it on the screen here. 1 for Williams, 2 for Burks, 3 for Tyler Smith. Here we go. So let me know in the chat who you guys think in the first round. So let's get the consensus here, guys. So we got Sauce 1, Spicy 1. So you guys are going with Williams. Top tier, Shadow Monkey, Crocio's going with Burks. Maddox going with Williams. Tighten Up, SM Ducky 1. Hugo Williams. Peace Shark's gonna go with him. So we got to go Williams, guys. That's a consensus. There's 20 of you in here. At least like 12 of you picked one. So that's who we're gonna draft. Williams. Boom. There we go. We have our wide receiver, and I'm excited about this one. Guys. This is gonna be awesome. He's gonna fill in immediately. I think he'll be fine by the season starts. Sauce Monster's happy. I'm glad I can make you happy this draft, Sauce. I'm sorry about the last draft, but I'm glad it can make you happy. Top tier says it's a steal. I agree. So let's kind of go back to the draft here, see who we finish out in the first round, and we'll keep this rolling here, guys. So the Bucks are up. They picked Devontae Wyatt out of Georgia. Nakobe Dean's finally off the board at the 28th pick with the Packers. And Kansas City goes edge. They got another pick, their 30th pick. Kyle Gordon out of Washington. Let's see who the Bengals pick. Kobe Bryant. Look, he's resurrected from Cincinnati. Cornerback. Let's see here. Treylon Burks. So Treylon Burks finally went to Detroit. So there you go. And let's see who Houston got. Houston 777. I can't remember who they picked up. So your team picked up Kyle Hamilton, the free safety out of Notre Dame. All right, so we'll kind of roll through the second round like the first. We'll go a little quicker, just kind of see where some of these guys land. Tyler Smith. There's Tyler Smith off the board to Jacksonville. Great pickup for them. Bailey Zapp. Wow, Bailey Zapp going in the second round. I thought he would be a late. I honestly thought Bailey Zapp would be like a third round type of guy. That really surprises me that nobody picked up Carson Strong or Ritter before Bailey Zapp. Now I got to disagree with Walk the Mock on this one. I just don't see that happening. But it is the Detroit Lions, so you never know. Let's see here. Boy Moff goes to the Jets. Zion Johnson. There's Zion Johnson. He's a guy that we didn't look at in the first round. I felt like I think our guard position is pretty set, so I didn't go Zion Johnson. Sam Howell. There's Sam Howell off the board for the Texans. Interesting pick. That they got Davis Miles. Interesting pick. And Sauce says he would go Zapp over Strong. It's really hard to tell with this draft with the QBs because they're all like kind of similar ranked as far as like like as far as where they project in the draft. So it'll be interesting to see how many of these guys actually pan out, if they're backups and this. So that's his name, Boye. I don't know. He sounded like Boy Maffey to me. I don't know. Look, man, I'm from the South, man. I'm from Nashville. I can't talk half the time. Devin Lloyd goes to the Jets. Lewis Seen, another guy who's really good, goes to the Bears. Kyar Elam. Bernard Raymond. He's the guy that me and Upload picked in our first mock draft, which we got a lot of heat over. O-line, third round. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what we're going to have to do, man, because we're not going to have any other choice, really. We'll see who falls. So there you go. Desmond Ritter goes to the Colts. This is interesting. This is an interesting pick for the Colts. I could see it happening maybe because, how long is Matt Ryan going to play? They're looking for their franchise guy. Maybe Ritter does go there. Let's see what happens. I think this draft is fun, man. I kind of like it that, like, the way they rank some of their players just because it keeps it interesting. I think it just kind of keeps it interesting and fun. And, guys, make sure and tighten up that like button for us. Let's try and get to 50 likes tonight overall on the video. So tighten up that like button, and go follow Titan Upload and the Titan Upload Network too. Thank you for your support. You guys have been so awesome. I think we're at like 1,300 subs now, so let's keep it going. We got some special news that we're going to release soon. It's going to be awesome that the Titan Upload Network has just recently found out. We'll April 16th, we're going to reveal it to you guys, and it's going to be really cool. And it's going to benefit all you guys too. I can't release it now. I told Upload I wouldn't. I really wanted to, but I'm not going to. So we'll kind of keep it in the back pocket. And we're going to release something on the 16th. You guys, I think you're going to really like it. It's kind of our biggest opportunity so far, so it's going to be pretty cool. All right, Matt Corral to the Falcons. Skye Moore. There goes Moore to the Browns. Great pickup. Logan Hall to the Ravens. Cam Jurgens. He's a guy that I thought would be like a third rounder too. Washington, Jaquan Brisker. David Ojabo to the Bears, Isaiah Weston, Daxton Hill to the Chiefs, Miles Sanders to the Eagles, George Pickens to the Steelers. That's a good pickup for them, I think. Braxton Jones to the Packers. There's Johan Dotson. I saw you guys talking about Dotson earlier. He goes to the Patriots. I think that's a great fit for him. Marcus Jones, Nicholas Petit-Frere, Chad Murma to the Bills, Breece Hall. There's the first running back taken off the board. I like Breece Hall a lot. I think he's going to be a good player in the league. He goes to the Falcons. So I think the Falcons have picked some interesting picks here. Matt Corral, and then Breece. That's great. I would say second round grade, really good for the Falcons. Cole Strange, there's a guy that a lot of Titans fans like, going to Green Bay. Jalen Petre to the Bucks. Tariq Woolen, Tyquan Thornton. There's a guy going to the Chiefs. That doesn't surprise me. I think he picks the Chiefs good, or fits the Chiefs good just because of the speed, kind of real fast like Tyreek Hill was. Daxton Hill. I think Daxton Hill got picked. Yeah, he went to the Chiefs. So the Chiefs got a lot of capital, man, which is kind of scary. So we'll kind of get through these really quick, get to our pick, and then we'll kind of go a lot faster. Daniel Falale to the Texans. There's Calvin Austin off the board in the third round to the Jets. I really like Calvin Austin. Christian Harris, Abraham Lucas. There's a guy I really like. He's gone, so we're starting to get thin on tackles. Mechie goes third round to the Colts. That's a good pickup for them. Sucks we didn't get him, but that's a good pickup. And there goes Christian Watson, finally off the board at North Dakota State. A lot of people really like Watson, but, on that thing I saw earlier today, the drop percentage, he was like last in draft picks as far as he had like a 13% drop rate. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about Watson. Greg Dulcich, the first tight end off the board. Interesting. The first tight end off the board is Greg Dulcich going to the Broncos. That's interesting. So Trey McBride is still available. Darian Kendrick. There goes McBride. Man, I was hoping he'd fall to us. So Trey McBride goes to Minnesota. Kenneth Walker, Jeremy Slayer, Roger McCreary, Brandon Smith, Amari Barno. Dude, I'm just butchering these names. Zamir White, that's another running back. Second running back off the board. Carson Strong. There's your Carson Strong pick going to the Steelers. Interesting. That's interesting. I like Strong. We better not have Houston week 18. I know it's so annoying, right? And thank you so much, Titan 2K. You're always donating to this channel, and I really appreciate it, guys. And the super chats, they literally stay in the Google AdSense account, and I use it for the channel. So whatever you guys can give is more than appreciated. It really helps out. I think the channel made about $200 last month. So, hey, I mean, that's not bad, man. $200 for doing something that I love to do. I mean, that's amazing, So I really appreciate it, guys. Let's see. Cade Mays. There's Cade Mays off the board. I really like Mays. He's going to the Patriots. Max Mitchell. Man, I wanted Max Mitchell. This was the guy I wanted to pick. In the third was Max Mitchell. This was the guy I wanted. Broshmo really talked him up the other night. He really loves this guy. This was the guy I wanted to pick for us. And he went 4 freaking picks before us. 3 picks. That sucks. Velus Jones off the board. And keep in mind, Kennard from Kentucky's still available. So Jay says, I want everyone. Yeah, I do. There's a few people I want. Winfrey's off the board. Jelani Woods is gone right before we pick him. That sucks. So, all right, let's go and see who's left. I'm not very hopeful. I like Kennard, guys. I really like Kennard. He's the highest rated player on our board available at tackle. Now, let's see who we have at tackle. Kennard is available. Rasheed Walker's available. Sean Ryan, Zach Tom. Zach Tom is a guy that I really like too out of Wake Forest. Kellen Deesh. Kellen Deesh is a guy I really like. Now, Kellen Deesh, we might be able to get in the 4th round. Somebody we can maybe hold out for. I really like Deesh too. He's versatile. 6'7", 301. I really like Deesh. I don't know what you guys think. Let's see who we got at tight end. Now, Kennard is available. So let's keep that in mind. All right. So Isaiah Likely is available at tight end. Jeremy Rucker, Cade Otton, Cole Turner. Cole Turner is my dude. I really like him. Tonight's not all about me, but I like him. James Mitchell is a guy that's pretty good too. He's a dog, man. I really like them. So let's see who we got at cornerback too. Zion McCollum, Mikael Wright, Mario Goodrich, Cam Taylor-Britt. I think we could get a serviceable cornerback in the 4th if we want. I like McCollum. I think he could be a good pick. Check the guards here. So Dylan Parham is another guy that I really like out of Memphis. I really like Parham. Lindstrom's another guy that I really like. I don't really know. Donovan West, he's a guy I like. We could possibly be a 4th round pick for him. So what do you guys think, man? This is a tough one. So we got Parham, but really, I mean, I think they're gonna battle. I think Brewer and Jamarcus Jones is gonna battle for the guard spot. I really don't think we need a guard. I really think the Titans are gonna have them battle at that spot. I don't know. I mean, I just think if we go guard, we're wasting it for tonight. But I don't know what they got planned, but we definitely need a tackle too. So we got Kennard left. We got Parham. We got Lindstrom. Is he a guy that can play tackle too? Do you guys know that? Let's pick up the cornerbacks too. So we got McCollum available, and we got Likely available. So this is between tight end, tackle, interior offensive line, and cornerback. So Likely is our highest rated according to Walk the Mock. Kennard's available at tackle. Let me know what you guys think about Kennard, because, I mean, I just think we need a tackle. Is he a guy that can come and start right away? Because that's what you're looking for, as far as Quisenberry goes. Is he a guy that can start right away? Dylan Parham, I like Parham. I think, Jamarcus Jones is a tackle too. So they could consider using Jamarcus. Now they can consider using Radens at tackle. That's somebody I meant to mention earlier, that he would be vying for the guard spot. But is Radens going to play tackle or guard? We don't know. I think I'm going to have to go Kennard, guys. I think we need a tackle, and I like Kennard. I know some of you don't like him, but I like him. Al Pierce likes him. Let's see who we got at running back for Phil here. Running back, we got Brian Robinson out of Alabama. We got Rashad White out of Arizona State. We got Jerome Ford. So really, I mean, if you're going to go anybody, Brian Robinson at running back, I'm not as sold on Likely as some people are at tight end. I know he could be pretty good. I don't know. I mean, you got to think at tight end too, guys. We got Austin Hooper and Swain. That right now, I think the Titans are thinking that's their 1 and 2 guy. I mean, they didn't pay Swain $3.5 million to not be a number 2 guy. I just don't see it happening. Like, if you go tight end, I think you get a guy that's going to be your 3rd, possibly your 2, because you got your 1. So do you pick a tight end now, or do you pick one in the 4th round? I think we got to go O-line. I think we got to take Kennard or Parham. It's up to you guys. I'm going to leave it up to the chat on this one, all right? I'm going to give you guys the power. So press 1 or type in 1 for Darian Kennard, offensive tackle, or type in 2 for Parham. So I just think that's where we're at right now. We're at such a necessity at this pick, and we need to see who we need. Press 1 for Kennard, Type one for Kennard and 2 for Parham. Let's see here. I'm typing it in, guys. Bear with me. All right, boom. There we go. Let's see what the incredible minds of the virtual war room has to say. All right, so let's go up to the top here. Jones says O-line, Tyrus, half the league's backup tight end is better than those two. Sauce Monster Parham can play both guard spots, but not tackle. Top tier, Kennard. Shadow Monkey, Kennard. Top tier, Kennard. So we got 4 for Kennard. Sauces for Parham. Who else we got? Sauce, you're already for Parham. So we're 4-1, 5-1, 5-2, 6-2, 7-2, 8-2, 8-3. Titans 2K. So I'm sorry, Sauce. I'm gonna have to go Kennard on this one. I know we can hold out for Deesh, but I just think Kennard's better than Deesh, you know. And he says can play guard as well. So they got a versatile guy. We're gonna lock it in. There we go. Let's just get it over with. Kennard's our guy for now. We'll see what happens. All right, so let's keep going here. We'll kind of simulate to the 4th. Let's see. We'll just go to skip my pick, kind of see. There goes likely to the Bucks, of course. Parham ends up going to 49ers Sauce. Lindstrom goes to the Bengals. McCollum, the cornerback, which I'm hesitant on him, goes to the Lions. Mumford goes to the Ravens. Let's see here. Brian Robinson goes to the 49ers. I think he's a good fit with them. Bo Melton's another guy that Broshmo really likes. He went to the Texans. Jalen Tolbert, that's a guy a lot of people like too. Went to the Giants. Jerome Ford goes to the Redskins. There goes Deesh. Sauce. So we wouldn't have been able to get Deesh. So that sucks. We wouldn't even been able to get him. So I'm glad we picked up Kennard where we did. Cameron Thomas, Bubba Bolden. Let's see. Romeo Dubs, wide receiver, goes to the Eagles. So our guy, so far, our guy's still on the board. My guy, anyways, the tight end. So let's see who we're left with. We might need to go tight end here. Players. Let's kind of take some of these guys and just kind of get the tight end. So here we are, guys. I really like Cole Turner a lot. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's going to be hard for me not to go Cole Turner right here. This dude, I don't know if you've seen Cole Turner play. He's a beast. He's 6'6", 249. I think he runs like a 4.8 40, 4.7 something. But the dude is a killer blocker. Like, they even started him at tackle some in college. This dude is a beast. I really like Cole Turner a lot. Let's see what happens here. Let's see who else we got. Running back. Haskins, Isaiah Spiller's in the first round. Let's see who's at cornerback here. Mikael Wright is available at cornerback. Mario Goodrich. Any of those guys you like as far as corner, Wright, Goodrich, or Brett? I don't know a lot about. I know a little bit about Wright. Is there any of these guys you like? I think we need to go tight end, to be honest. Let's just go tight end. I'm going to veto it on this one. I'm sorry. I got to take Turner. I got to take Turner at this spot. I can't help it. I really like the guy. Boom. There we go. So let's skip to the next one. We'll see who's gone. Overall, So we took Cole Turner. We got our tight end. What I like about Cole Turner, guys, is he's a guy that can come in and split time with Swain. He's a guy that can come in and immediately be a role player. You know, he's a guy that can come in and spell Swain, be a blocker for Henry. You know what I mean? He can also catch. He can do it all. I'm surprised the guy's not rated higher, to be honest. Who's returning kicks? I think as far as returning kicks this year, I think Mason Kinsey's going to be the punt returner. Just point blank. I really do think he's going to be the punt returner. As far as kick returner, they brought in a guy during the offseason that is a kick returner. He's played in the league quite a bit. I can't remember his name. If you guys remember, let me know. Philip Maddox says discover Turner while looking at Carson Strong. Yeah, I think so too, man. He's an amazing blocker too. Hillard could be a guy too, punt kick returner guy. I agree with you there. He could be one too. So Rucker, he went to Ohio State. James Mitchell, he's a guy I like too. Went to where did he go? To the Bengals. I think it's a good pick. Cam Taylor-Britt went to the Panthers. So we're already up again because we got that compensatory pick. So we're up again. So this time maybe we need to go corner here, guys. I don't know. Let's see who's available. Players. So let's go to corner. Let's take tight end off. We got Noah Daniels, Nehemiah Pritchett. See, I'm getting to the point where, like, I just don't know a lot of these guys right now. So if you guys know them, then help me out, Let's go to linebacker, too. So linebacker, you got JoJo Domain. There's a guy I really like that's a linebacker, too. I think he's out of, like, Chattanooga. No, Appalachian State, DeMarco Johnson. I really like this guy, too. He runs like a 4.540 or something. Let's see who's available at quarterback. Any decent quarterbacks available? Levi Lewis, not really. I mean, all the quarterbacks are pretty much gone that you're going to, that could be anything. Let's go running back here. So running back, we still got Spiller left. So what do you guys think about Spiller? You think he's a guy worth taking it? I mean, it's the very last pick of the 4th round. It's pretty much a 5th round pick. Do you think we should take a flyer on Spiller? And see, I mean, he's not very fast, but he's got more football speed than than actual just 40 speed. Like, I think he's an all right player, but what do you guys think? Do we take a running back here? I don't know. So yes, we did pick up a guard, Steve. No, we didn't pick up a guard yet. We picked up Kennard out of a tackle. So we can see who's available at guard too. So at guard, we really don't have any high. Donovan West. Donovan West is a guy who's available at guard. So I really like Donovan West. I've looked at some of his tape. Another guy I like is Lycidas Smith. He's a guy I really like. So we got 2 guys here that we could pick up that could. It's Zonovan Knight. He's a running back. I like Zonovan Knight too. But as far as guards, let's get the running back off of here. Donovan West, Ed Ingram, Lycidas Smith, and kind of a bunch of other guys. But what do you guys think about picking a guard here? I'm thinking that maybe we should go guard. Maybe we should pick up Donovan West. I really like this guy. And I think Donovan West can play center too. So he's a guy that could potentially step into the center role. But we need a cornerback too. Man, this is tough. This is tough in this part of the round. I'm going to go ahead and go West just because I think we need a guard, somebody to at least challenge and step in. So we'll go West here. All right, let's skip to the next pick here. I appreciate you guys hanging in there. I hope it's been entertaining at least. I know, we've done a lot of these things, but I did want to do it with Walk the Mock just because it's a little different. So I appreciate you guys hanging in there. It's been fun tonight, and thank you so much. Make sure and hit that like button too. We are almost done here, guys. We are getting close. So let's see where we're at here overall. Let me go down here. Okay, so we're at 526. We're at 526 here. Is Rashawn Haskins from Michigan available? Let's check it out there, Phil. Running back. You know what? He got took a little bit ago. We do have Zonovan Knight available. Yes, I did, Mark, and I have a whole thing on that. I could go on it all night. I think, Malarkey should have stood up and said something at the time instead of talking about it now. If he felt guilty about it, he should have stood up and said something at the time. That's what I believe. Yeah, you wanted the job. You knew you had the job, but stand up and say something about it. If that's what you believe at the time, don't come back 5 years later and try to make up for it. It's just whatever, man. And Ray Horton was never getting the job anyways. It didn't matter. He should have known that. He would have never, he was a terrible defensive coordinator. He would have never got the job regardless of color or anything. Like he was terrible. Malarkey wants to come back and say, oh, well, now I know him, blah, blah, blah. Stand up at the time, man. Be a man. Stand up at the situation, because at that time, you could have stood up and done something about it. Doing it 6 years later does no justice for Horton. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. This is my opinion on the whole thing. Whatever. All right, guys. So we got Zonovan Knight's left. Helani, Price. I like Knight. We really need to kind of pick up a cornerback too. You got Pritchett. I like Pritchett. I think he's all right. You got running back. Let's see. Kicker. Should we pick up a kicker? We do need a kicker. We could pick him up. So we got 2 more picks left, 5 and 6. Let's see. What's the running backs rank compared to the cornerbacks? I think I'm going to go cornerback here, guys. I think I'm going to hold off on a running back. I just think that, we could pick up somebody. We have Hillard. I'm going to go Pritchett here. I just think we need a cornerback. So last pick. We're getting to the last pick, 6th round. And yeah, we got Pritchett there, Pierce, and we'll kind of see what we end up with. This is our last pick. We don't have a 7th rounder. So let's make it a decent one here. Let's see who's left. We got Abram Smith, TJ Pledger out of Oklahoma, Abram Smith out of Baylor. At this point, you're just kind of picking best available, right? Kevin Harris. Zaquandre White is an interesting choice here. Jalen Watson, cornerback. John Emery, running back. I think I'm just going to go with Zaquandre Wright, kind of end it out there. We'll pick him up, skip to my pick, and that will be the end of it because we don't have any. Oh, we do have a pick. We have 2 6th-round picks? What the heck? I thought we had 1. That's crazy. All right, we have 1 more pick, so let's see. Let's see what kickers are available. Why don't we draft a kicker? Cade York. Cade York is available. Should we pick up a kicker in the last pick? I really like Cade York. I think he's got a heck of a leg on him, or do we stick with what's his name? The kicker we have now. I'm drawing a blank. Who's the kicker we have now? Fat Randy. Do we stick with Fat Randy? I don't know. I don't know. Do we pick up a kicker? Let's see. Let's see who's at wide receiver. Deshaun Dixon, tight end. You got the Calcaterra guy. You got that guy that's available. He was ranked really high in Pro Football Focus. I'm not as sold on him. I mean, he's more of a kind of a wide receiver and a tight end type of guy. So tackle, let's just go to all. Can you just click all? Like, how do you take? Oh, there we go. Neil Farrell from LSU, defensive lineman, Pledger, Micah McFadden. We haven't picked up a linebacker. They love to pick up linebackers here late. Tyler Sneed, Nick Cross, Jack Jones, Kendrick Duncan. Who was the guy that I saw? Derek Deese. Derek Deese is available. Interesting. I think we got to pick Derek Deese, don't we? How'd he fall that far? Let's go ahead and pick him. Boom. There we go. All right. Now we are done. That is our last pick. I appreciate you guys hanging in there. I think we had a pretty decent draft. I'm glad with the Derek Deese pick at the end. That was just dropped in our laps in the 6th round. So I'm cool with that. Let's see what our results are. View results. So we got a great mock from the from Mr. Floyd there from Back to the Future. Let's see the results. So here are our picks, guys. Let's take a screenshot of it. We'll post it tonight at some point in Twitter on the thing here. Give me a second. Your picks for our first Walk the Mock draft. And if you guys want this, you can just go walkthemock.com, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool program. A lot of stuff you can do with it. You don't have to pay for it if you don't want to. But what do you guys think? Give us a grade. Let's grade it out. We always got to grade our mock drafts. What do you guys think? What grade would you give this? A plus, A minus, B plus, however you want to grade it. F, if you just hate it, F. I think we done pretty good. I'm really happy with the Jameson Williams pick. I'm happy with the Kennard pick. I love the Turner pick. Donovan West, I'm super happy with. I think this is a pretty good draft. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's a pretty good draft. So I'm going to give this draft, you know what? I like this draft. I'm going to give this draft I'm going to give it an A minus. You know, I mean, I might be partial considering it's my own draft, but you guys did a lot of the work as well. You guys helped me out a lot. So Paulie D says A minus. Mark Jones, yes, he is injured, but he'll be back. MB says B plus. So let me know what you guys think. A to F, you know. What do you guys think? If you want to give it pluses or minuses, fine. But let me know what you think in the chat. And we'll go from there, kind of see what we average out at. How would you grade this draft? Boom. There we go. So how would you guys grade this draft? Mark Jones says a B. B. I thought it was at least a B plus. I don't know. Al Pierce says A minus. Philip Maddox says a B plus. MB B plus. I gave it an A minus. Titans 2K says so we might be 29 or 30 so we might be 29. Well, I hope we're 32 in the 2023 draft, because that would mean we won the Super Bowl. Top tier says B plus. So I think overall we're averaging about a B plus, verge of an A. Mark kind of threw us down there, but he said, yeah, 32 hopefully. But I think we're averaging about a B plus for this draft. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. You guys have been awesome. Please tighten up that like button before you get out of here. It means a lot to me when you guys like the videos, because, you know, it gives my video a lot more play on the algorithm. We've been getting a decent amount of views lately on the videos. So, I appreciate you guys. Y'all been stepping up, putting in the work, and I appreciate that. You guys have been awesome. And, this whole thing started because of you guys. Sauce Monster said, how we do? I think we did. I mean, consensus overall, I'm thinking about a B+ Sauce. So this is our final result. Let me know what you think, Sauce. What would you give this from A to, A to F? What would you give this draft? How would you grade this draft? So let me know what you guys think. MB says, I really hope we trade out and pick a couple of seconds. I hope we do too. I mean, we need the picks. We need the extra picks. So I hope we do too, man. And we'll see what happens. But I thought this was a pretty good draft. I really like the Colt Turner pickup at that spot. Late 4th round. I really like Williams. I think Williams is a guy, if he can be healthy, he can come in and be a freaking juggernaut right away. Steve says F-. Come on, man. You just brought it down to like a B. It's a lot better than an F-. Holly says, sorry, I didn't make it for some reason. I thought it was 9. Yeah, I'm sorry, Holly. I was actually going to start at 9, but Central Time, but I set the timer for the wrong thing. So I screwed up. Apologies on that, guys, to Holly too. I screwed up on that, and I figure what the heck, we just go ahead and start it. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how the show pans out afterwards. But thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to get on out of here. You guys have been great today. All the comments, interaction, you guys make this show what it is. Please tighten up that like button. Special shout out to the Titan Upload Network, to James, the big sportsman, aka Titans for Life, Spicy Curry, the Sauce Monster, who is an honorary member of the Titan Upload Network, Titan Upload, of course, Titans for Life. We got some big things planned for you guys this off season. We got some big things rolling. We're about to roll out something on April 16th that we're super proud to give you guys. I think it's going to be really awesome. I think you guys are going to be stoked about it. It's going to be a lot of fun, what we're going to be doing, and it's going to benefit you guys as well, especially the men. So we'll see what happens. So good night, Holly. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I do appreciate it. We are going to get on out of here. Make sure to tighten up that like button. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet. My goal is to get to 3,000 subscribers before the start of the season. Now, might say that's a lofty goal, Titans Rossi. That's 1,700 away, but I think it's doable. All you got to do is get the right video out there, get a bunch of clicks, get a bunch of likes, a bunch of people to subscribe. The Henry video last year got 25,000 views. That was just crazy. This video, I'll show it to you right now. This video got 25,000 views because I called this a week before Diana did. We'll play this. This was during the season. I got about 300 subs off this video right here. Sorry I got here late. What's the news on Henry? So, yeah, the news is, again, and I have a very close source to the medical staff. He's a friend of mine that has a close source to the medical staff. And this is somebody who is basically working directly with Derrick Henry. And he basically said that Derrick Henry is healing just fine. And the doctors are saying that he is going to be back before the season.
Connected to the organization, trying to get a sense. What's up with Derrick Henry? Is he coming back? There is optimism that he will be back early January, right? So just think about
early January,
that is
a possibility.
Perfect timing for this team for the playoffs to begin. So do not count the Tennessee Titans out if you're not impressed with
that. Is sneaky big news. Early January, him coming back could make all the difference.
There's a feeling if all goes well, if all goes well, and they don't like to do timelines there in Nashville, but
got that vibranium.
You know, Derrick Henry's going to do what he needs to do to get back out there.
Yeah, so there you go. That was the video that really ramped up the channel last year. And that's the type of news that you're going to get on this channel. Every now and then, I have a source. He throws me a bone, and he'll say, you know what? Run with it, man. It's cool. Don't put my name in it, but obviously run with it. And he's been right like 3 or 4 times last season. He was right on the Robert Woods thing that I released. That video got about 4,000 views or something. So, you know, every now and then I get a bone thrown to me, and that's the type of news you'll get on this channel sometimes. So please tighten up that like button. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. I really appreciate you guys. It's been a great show tonight, and we're going to get on out of here, guys. So tighten up. We will see you next week. We'll see probably maybe do a show tomorrow night. Who knows? You know, if I'm feeling up to it and I can get a show prep, maybe we'll do one tomorrow night. So tighten up. See you guys later.